Here's something unusual. It's gotten, since we last spoke, Ray, it's gotten warmer in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, 1 degree. You might not have noticed it just yet, but it's a step in the right direction, and it's a step we're going to continue to take through the night. So our temperatures will be inching upward over the next few. And actually, as we go into tomorrow, just know it's going to be the warmest of the whole bunch, likely the warmest of the next 7 to 10 days. Going through tonight, Futurecast shows we're pretty quiet. We have mostly cloudy skies, but really nothing aside from the warming temperatures to speak about. That is until tomorrow. Once we get into the later afternoon and evening, we're going to see some rain and snow moving across the area. So we're going to start things off wet. But by 10 o'clock, I think all this is going to be transitioned over to snow. And you're going to notice, and if you remember from our winter storm coverage the other day, the darker the blue, the steadier the snow. And that's what we're going to be seeing down towards Uniontown, south of Greensburg, out to Johnstown. This is where we could see maybe an inch or two of snow accumulating. That moves on and the cold air takes over, and that's going to stick with us right into the weekend. Now, when it comes to snowfall amounts, you're going to notice here, this model is a little bit bigger, but sometimes the models can be a little dramatic. So I'm thinking 1 to 2 inches here. This one's saying 2 to 3, but I'm thinking 1 to 2 with possibly a little coating trying to freshen up the snow, a little cosmetic coating there in Pittsburgh. Now, temperature-wise, tomorrow, 38 degrees, the warmest of the bunch and actually the only one above average. Temperatures come crashing down Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even Monday and Tuesday of next week. We're looking at colder temperatures. So plan on the chill to take over. And when it does, we could be looking at some of the coldest temperatures we've had in some time. Last year, in February, we got to 2 degrees. We were below zero, way below zero, back in January of 2019. On the 30th and 31st, we got to -5 both those days. So some very cold temperatures that we're going to be trying to rival. I think we're going to fall somewhere in between the two. Right now, for Friday, I'm looking at 1 degree. However, as we get into the closer to it, we might see some spots trying to dip down below zero. So a colder setup certainly taking over. Tonight we bottomed out, so our temperatures are warming up, and we're going to continue that trend with those winds out of the south-southwest. Tomorrow, I think a good chunk of the day comes with those southwesterly winds, but late we're going to turn those more northerly, and once that happens, that colder air is going to start to rush in here and transition our rain over to snow. But as it stands, rain with a little snow mixed in there, and once we get later into tomorrow night, that's where it'll transition back to snow. But a good chunk of the daylight hours are going to be dry, and they're going to be mild for this time of year. And then the rain turns on later, and then by 9, 10 o'clock, we're looking at some snow showers developing. When it comes to the temperatures the next several days, cold is the word as we go through the next week. Tomorrow's the warmest of the bunch. We get into the upper teens on Friday with a low of 1, single-digit lows on Saturday. A little warm up for early next week with some snow before those temperatures fall yet again.